Please rise while we welcome our graduates. Please remain standing for our national anthem. Good evening and welcome, friends, teachers, administrators, Board of Education, all watching tonight to Pocantico Hills' 2020 8th grade graduation. To our amazing students, all of whom we are incredibly proud, congratulations. So here we are at a moment we've all been waiting for, yet in a place tonight you couldn't even have imagined being, and for reasons you didn't ask for that were out of our control. I'm standing alone at a podium in front of a camera, feeling that same strangeness you all felt 2 weeks ago during filming day. But this surreal situation should never distract us from the fact that you have now officially reached your most important academic milestone thus far. We're a long way from that very first day you ever went off to school, with your cute little outfits and backpacks that hung practically down behind your knees, filled with excitement, but probably fighting back tears. Just like your parents, by the way. Those first days for you may have happened here at Pocantico or in different New York towns, different states, and even different countries. Yet here you are, having come together over the course of 10 years, united in spirit, though not physically on stage. So I did a little math, of course. 10 years, so 10 months of school a year, 10 years of school starting in pre-K, means we're celebrating the completion of the 100th month of your education. Yes, we've watched you grow, change, evolve, come out of your shells, spread your wings, blossom, explore, fall down, get up, do the wrong thing, do the right thing, experiment, advocate, learn how to articulate, and how to listen. You've learned to stand up with, stand up to, and stand up for yourself, each other, and what you believe in. And it's only just begun. Graduating from 8th grade is amazing because we're not only looking back on your first decade as a young student, but we're celebrating the beginning of your next decade as a student that's still in front of you. It cannot be ignored that the last 3 months have looked nothing like the first 97. You, as students of the world, have had to do a lot of re-ing. You and all of us, really, have had to readjust, refocus, rethink, redesign, relearn, refuel, retool, reorganize, reimagine, resist, respect, and respond, all the while showing your resilience and resolve along the way. Trust me, you've made and continue to make POCO proud. This spring, you found yourself in the midst of unprecedented and defining moments in modern history. Global pandemics and societal crises that have forced us all to face history, face ourselves, and set a new course for the future. This has tested everyone to their cores. We've seen ugliness, but through this, we've also seen beauty of the human spirit rise to the surface. As you go forward, show the world, your own humanity, your maturity, your honesty, your respect, your moral and ethical compass, your ability to express yourself, to bring people together, and your ability to navigate personal challenges at home and at school, all with strength and grit and kindness and commitment. Show it one tiny moment at a time. Show it when no one is watching. Show it when others aren't. Show it because you know someone needs you right now, and just because you know it's the right thing to do. You're going off to your high schools with a unique personal school history that only you all have together. It's a bond no one can break. You'll all continue to change, grow closer, grow apart, and have unique experiences which will continue to shape you. But your time at Pocantico is now officially etched in stone, preserved in time in your collective memories, but living on in your collective friendships. You may be worried that you're saying goodbye to your best friends forever, and it will never be the same again. But when I tell you from experience, as your paths cross in the near and distant future, trust me, it all comes back. Many of you have also shared the natural worries that because of COVID, you'd be the forgotten class, the class that never walked. However, the class of 2020 will actually be the class we'll never forget. When you receive the photo of all of you photoshopped together on the royal blue risers, it will carry with it an unbelievable story you'll always remember and that you'll always be able to share for years to come. And try not to think about what this quarantine has taken away from you, but instead think about what opportunities it has given to you. New ways of seeing things, understanding things, as well as the confidence in knowing that when you're faced with an unexpected challenge again, and unexpected challenges will always happen, you will not only tackle it, but you'll show that POCO spirit, your positivity, optimism, and leadership through it all as you lead others through it too. So as I send you off, I recognize you all experience POCO in your own unique ways along your own unique timelines. 26 different books. I celebrate each of you for who you uniquely are, and I never want you to stop being you. Don't pretend to be someone you think you're supposed to be, to either make someone happy or to fit into a crowd. Go out there and be the best you can be. Let the crowd come to you. Dream small, dream big, and then work to make those dreams happen. You're an amazing group. It's very difficult for me to let you go, but your wings are strong and you're ready to fly. I send you off with a sincere but virtual hug and one final request, that you each come back to visit and share your sequels to that adventure called Pocantico Hills. I already miss you, and I'll always listen. Congratulations. Our Harold Akeley Award winner, Adia Tawari.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. The great Martin Luther King Jr. once said, "If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk." If you can't walk, then crawl, but by all means, keep moving. Do you know what the great teachers of our beloved Pocantico Hills School have done for all of us? They have added more value in us and constantly challenged us to walk when we learned how to crawl, challenged us to run when we learned how to walk, challenged us to fly when we learned how to run. They taught us to keep trying until we reached our full potential. Our teachers, or gurus, have always been the driving force behind our academic and overall achievements. Not only do they educate us to understand the curriculum, but they also guide and prepare us for the next goals in our lives. They did this for the class of 2020, as they did for so many other students who have graduated from Pocantico as great citizens. Today, we are doing the same thing. With deep gratitude, I say thank you to all my gurus for the last 10 years for transforming me into the person I am standing in front of you today. Congratulations to the graduating class of 2020. It truly is my honor to speak on behalf of our class. Can you believe it? We completed 10 years. 8th grade. At first, it seemed intimidating. When we were in elementary school, looking up to those big kids. However, as we successfully progressed through each grade, being an 8th grader was the goal. And what a privilege it has been this year. We finally became the seniors. We got the right to sit at the back of the bus. We were the upperclassmen. It was a fun drive, and now today we have just crossed the milestone of 8th grade. Middle school is officially in our rear view mirror. Friends, let me tell you that reaching to this stage wouldn't have been possible without the many interesting experiences that we had in 8th grade. Thank you to Mrs. Levy. Those math songs of yours might have been a little elementary at times, but without them, we wouldn't have learned math in the unique way that we did. Thanks to Mrs. Flannery. Your sarcasm and blunt honesty made the whole class laugh out loud. But it kept things real and made it so much easier to understand social studies. Thanks to Mrs. DePola for your interesting stories. Some of the discussions seemed unrelated to singing, but they created a special bond between us. Thanks to Mr. Irons for listening to our crazy ideas and still allowing us to initiate them. Those conversations in your classroom started discussions. Thank you, Mr. Chaffee, for your emotional support. Even when our answers were wrong, you still let us hit the dish. Thank you, Mr. Cook, for always finding the answers to our peculiar questions. Thank you, Mrs. Smith and Mrs. Arturo, for always helping us with literally everything. Thank you, Mr. McVeigh, for your patiently sorting out through the teenage garbage that constantly came out of our mouths and told us to just be nice. Thank you, Madame McNamara, for making your room feel like home, despite all of our craziness, and welcoming us with a smile. Thank you, Mr. Brown, for being an amazing principal and leading us through this difficult time. Our campus is closed, but we know that Poco will always welcome us with a smile in the future. I especially thank many of the teachers for being a part of Guru Vandana, or Teachers Appreciation Day, on my request. Everything that I have achieved as a student is attributed to my teachers. As we look past those 10 years, we see how we have grown as exceptional citizens and true friends. How can we forget those dynamic moments of our middle school careers, like when we went to New York City together to see The Lion King on Broadway and Mariah sponsored our shopping? Or those lovely moments with Mr. Murray and the 8th grade trumpets? Or when all of us attacked Mr. Irons at 8:30 in the morning? Those obviously awkward moments in play rehearsal when we were trying to figure out who ate the glue. Or on Halloween when Johnny dressed up as Dwight from The Office. In volleyball when Mo and Miriam bonded over books while heading to a game. Or when we all packed up and Nathan got stuck in his locker. Those moments on the swing when Christina tried to do a backflip but miserably failed to do so. We will never be able to replace or forget those experiences at Poco. These are the beautiful aspects that make Poco so family-like. This journey might have been tough for some of us, at times. I thank every one of my friends and classmates for standing behind each other during our ups and downs, and always lending a shoulder and ear when we had to let go of our emotions. Our pathways will take different routes from here, but all of you truly are my school siblings. Today, I miss my siblings. I never anticipated going on such a long vacation away from my school family. Who knew we would have to celebrate tonight through Zoom? Even though we are all distant, it has strengthened the bonds we share with our teachers and classmates. Through these few months, we really got to understand what was important to us. This pandemic has made us stronger as people, students, and citizens. Our class is in the middle of a civil rights movement across our nation that is now rippling around the world. We have learned that life is unexpected, but we still have to preserve it. We have learned to always be grateful for what we have, which is the acceptance and care of our school community. High school will be the beginning of a new journey for all of us. It will open new doors of knowledge as well as the uncertainty that looms at every corner. I stand here with confidence, and we are all eager to embrace what comes next in our lives. I again thank the whole school, faculty, and staff for preparing us for this day. You should be proud of our accomplishments of the past and future. We will take all the memories at POCO with us. Once again, congratulations to the graduating class of 2020. We did it.
Our Pocantico Hills Middle School Chorus will now sing The Way You Look Tonight.
Someday, when I'm awfully low, when the world is cold, I will feel a glow just thinking of you and the way you look tonight. You're so lovely, with your smile so warm, and your cheeks are soft. There is nothing for me but to love you, and the way you look tonight.
With each word,
tearing my fears apart.
and at last,
Touches my foolish heart. Yes, you're lovely, never ever change. Keep that breathless charm. Won't you please arrange it? 'Cause I love you and the way you look tonight. Da 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 da.
and at last,
Touches my foolish heart. Yes, you're lovely, never ever change. Keep that breathless charm. Won't you please arrange it? 'Cause I love you and the way you look tonight. And the way you look tonight. And the way you look tonight.
Our Student Government President, Lucas Ramirez.
Hello, family, friends, administration, teachers, and my fellow classmates. This year was something else, probably because it's never happened before, but we had to change the way we learn for the better. But the difficult times that we went through with online school didn't stop us. Luckily, we were equipped with the technology and knew how to use it during the isolation. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to experience a lot of the 8th grade year and how special our final year at Pocantico really is. We've missed the Washington, D.C. trip, the volleyball game against the teachers, and even a graduation where we could be handed our diplomas and shake hands, just like every other 8th grader has in the past. I can only assume it makes you sad just hearing me say those words. However, if we can still make it all the way till June and still graduate on Zoom, it shows that we are still unstoppable, and we will keep on going. Every country that had to shut down and do schooling in a completely different way is strong all the way through this global pandemic. And in 20 years from now, when our children are reviewing their history homework on their holograms, we can point to their history devices and say, hey, I remember that pandemic. That stunk. High school starts in less than 3 months. We have plenty of time to mentally prepare ourselves for high school. And what are we going to do? We're going to wait till the last week. But however, you can look at it as if we can take on anything completely new. This pandemic was thrown at us head on. We've acclimated almost perfectly to the new changes we had to face. Even in a lot of my lazy moments, I still got things done. We had to go through poor connections on Zooms, computers not responding, and kids leaking Zoom codes for their friends to join and scream. Sort of. So, if we can take a pandemic head on, it's certain that we can take on the challenges of high school in the next coming school year. Who knows if it's going to be online or in person? Not me, not you, but whatever it is, we'll still be able to conquer and be nimble enough to move forward. Of course, there are some good things that come out of the lockdown. We get to be in the comfort of our own home. Just roll out of bed without having to worry about picking out an outfit and packing your bag. Being in pajamas all day and just doing your work, or even texting your friends from across the state while doing cell divisions from Mr. Cook's class. The good thing about all of this, even while texting your friends when you're supposed to be doing your work, is that you stay connected. Whether it's to your friends, family, or even your teachers. You're staying connected to Pocantico and yourself. I think that I can say that we all learned a lot about ourselves during this pandemic. It shows that we are resilient, strong, and will fight through anything to get through something. Congratulations everyone on surviving through the school year and to making it to this point. I am proud to be a member of the Student Council and lucky to be a part of this school and community and to have met so many wonderful people. I had the opportunity to be taught by such amazing teachers and to interact with such great staff members. To think that this was just going to be a short break. Thank you, Pocantico.
And now, the presentation of diplomas. João Pedro Aracaki Orsini.
My fondest memory of both was the time that Miss Canterbury did a birthday party with my friends for me. My advice for next year's 8th graders is to study and respect the teachers. One thing I'm most proud of academically is the evolution of my English and social study essays.
Marina Aracaki Orsini.
My fondest memory of Pocantico are the clarinet lessons, my lessons with Miss Canterbury, the time I spent with my friends and teachers, the big club, and volleyball practice. When I look back on my years at Pocantico, I would think that I was grateful for all the support I received, the friends I made, the amazing people I met, and I will be grateful for learning English. The best thing about Pocantico is that it is a supportive place where people respect you. When I reflect on the impact of these last few months, I think that quarantine made me learn a lot about myself and my routine. It helped me to start talking to people I have not talked to in a long time, and helped me to improve myself.
Jaden Nelson Barreto.
My fondest memory of Pocantico was the baseball season of when I was in 7th grade. The thing I will miss most about Pocantico is seeing all my friends since we're not all going to the same high school. The best thing about Pocantico is there are great people to be around. What I have learned during the coronavirus pandemic and civil rights injustice in our modern day world over the past few months is to not take life for granted.
Shane Douglas Dean.
One Pocantico accomplishment that gives me pride is the Pocantico dive team. In 20 years, I'll be thankful to have the childhood that Pocantico gave me. One thing that I'm proud of academically is the National Junior Honor Society. The best thing about Pocantico is how close and how well you know everybody in your grade.
Mariam Faisal.
One Pocantico accomplishment that gives me pride is becoming a GOB champion for 2 years and participating in the B for 4 years. I have fond memories of being cheered on by my Pocantico community. I will change the world for the better by becoming a doctor and saving lives for others. When I go to high school, I plan to study hard and get an acceptance into a prestigious college. After that, I want to be a doctor that people look up to. What I have learned during the coronavirus pandemic is that I appreciate school much more. It's at times like these I cherish my classmates more, and I can only think of fond memories when I think of my grade. It made me realize that I take many things for granted, especially my education. Additionally, it made me more independent and hardworking. When school started, I was more used to depending on the teacher's help. I wasn't always comfortable with studying on my own, rather with a group of people. Now I have focused more academically and I am able to study much more. This prepares me for high school and college.
Declan Francis Feeney.
My advice for next year's 8th graders is to enjoy every day of 8th grade. Our class didn't get to enjoy the last 2 months of being together playing in sports for one last year. These 8th graders should never take this time at school for granted. My grade learned the hard way that things can be pulled for you without even having a chance to experience every part of the 8th grade. The thing I miss most about Poco is all the teachers that I have had the pleasure of having, as well as all of the memories that we have gathered throughout the last 10 years. When I look back at my memories at Poco, I will think that this is where my life began. I had the most fun over the last 10 years that included pre-K. Poco is the only school I ever attended, and all the friends that I have had over the time span at Pocantico. Teachers that have helped me teach me everything and helped me to build my foundation for success at the next level of schooling.
Justin David Fink.
One Pocantico accomplishment that gives me pride is being inducted into the National Junior Honor Society. I am proud of this accomplishment because it demonstrates that I have worked very hard at being a good student and a well-rounded individual. In 20 years, I think of how grateful I am to have such great teachers all throughout my 9 years at Pocantico. My fondest memory of Pocantico is wearing a birthday crown on my first day of kindergarten. The thing that I miss most about Pocantico is the friends I have made over the 9 years and my short walk to school every morning.
Maxwell Dylan Hall.
My fondest memory of Poco was 3D printing with Mr. Cook, eating in line slices of pizza at Norwalk, and playing the way that I did during the basketball season. One thing I'm proud of academically is only going to school for 3 years of my life and catching up as fast as I did. When I look back at my years at Pocantico, I'll think that I grew a lot, not only in height, but as a person. The best thing about Pocantico is the staff and teacher here were made with sugar, spice, kindness, respect, and perseverance. What I have learned during the coronavirus pandemic and civil rights and justice in our modern day world over the past few months is to be grateful for school while you have it. It's not as bad as you think. Live every day like you might go into quarantine, because you might. Stop eating everything, like really. Stick to chicken, steak, turkey, cut the pork, only eat fish with scales. The rest of your diet should consist of grains, fruit, vegetables, and dairy. And wash your hands.
Christina Isabel Huerta Stilianu.
In 20 years, I'll think of how grateful I am to have amazing and supportive classmates, teachers, and staff who shaped me into the person I am today. My fondest memory of Poco was waving goodbye to all the teachers in the bus circle on the last day of school. My advice for next year's 8th graders is to never turn down an opportunity that comes your way. You never know if you will have another chance to take it. The thing I will miss most about Pocantico is how small, home-like, diverse, and close our community is.
Michael Robert Lebenson.
My hope for the future is to play baseball in college. I don't care which one. My advice for next year's 8th grader is to remember that if you can go back to school next year, you're lucky. The thing I will miss most about Pocantico is the teachers.
Austin Lee.
In 20 years, I'll think of how grateful I am to have had great teachers, friends, and such a close-knit community. My hope for the future is to become a mechanical or environmental engineer. My fondest memory of Poco are playing sports program, especially playing soccer. When I look back at my years at Pocantico, I will think that I was very lucky that my mother put me into this school and that the teachers were really great.
Sora L. Marable.
One Pocantico accomplishment that gives me pride is in 2nd grade when I read my little book that I wrote on the loudspeaker and then later selected to read it in front of the Board of Education. In 20 years, I'll think of how grateful I am to have such a supportive mom to help me through the years. I will change the world for the better by sticking up for what I believe in. The thing that I will miss most about Pocantico is the community and how well everyone interacted with one another.
Antoine Janai Kareem Marks.
In 20 years, I'll think of how grateful I am to have my friends that were there for me, the teachers that were there for me, but most importantly, Mr. McVeigh, for being there for me all the time and helping me get out of trouble. My hope for the future is to be an NBA player, but if not, a technophile. My advice for next year's 8th graders is do your work, do good in class, and enjoy the year. The best thing about Pocantico is that there are nice people in this school. The teachers are nice, and I love Pocantico, even though sometimes I would think it's annoying. Besides that, it is a good school.
Isaiah Ashley McKeitron.
In high school, I will look forward to graduating and making new friends. My fondest memory of Poco is when I went to this aquarium in Norwalk. I had took pictures inside of this big animal thing in the playground, and it looked like we were being eaten. My advice for next year's 8th graders is to try to make the best of their school year and get through it. And when I look back in my years of Pocantico, I would think that I would like to enjoy more years of there because I've only been there for a year and a half.
Sean Griffin McInerney.
One Pocantico accomplishment that gives me pride is playing young Simba in The Lion King and Maui in Moana. In 20 years, I'll think of how grateful I am to have a great group of friends when I was younger at Pocantico. My advice for next year's 8th graders is to try and enjoy every minute because you never know if coronavirus will come back and cut your time short. When I look back at my years at Pocantico, I will think that even though it was 10 years, it went by really fast.
Laura Maria Mojica.
One Pocantico accomplishment that gives me pride is being able to play with the modified volleyball team for 2 years. My hope for the future is to go to a college for the arts and maybe publish a comic series. I will change the world for the better by helping protest for the rights of the LGBT+ community, people of color, disabled people, and other marginalized groups in the United States. The thing I will miss most about Pocantico is the close family-like community, and the best thing about Pocantico is that it's small, and our grade has developed close and long-lasting friendships over the years that we've spent together.
Gerald Ray R. Navarro.
One Pocantico accomplishment that gives me pride is being able to go to school before this pandemic, because I was able to hang out with all my friends and get the help that I need in order to be successful. I took going to school for granted, but I know I really needed it. Being able to go to school gave me pride because it gave me an excuse to accomplish all those things, like make friends, learn new things, and help one another. My hope for the future is to work in the art or animation industry. I've always been attached to cartoons and arts. They complete me. They inspire me to do what I love and help keep me motivated. The best thing about Poco is its diversity. There are so many people from different backgrounds that are so interesting and unique. It gives people their personality, and that makes them great friends and people to hang out with. What I learned during this pandemic quarantine is to try new things. Over the time I've been at home, I've gotten into skateboarding, which is really fun. I've also tried improving on animation.
Mariah Kiana Newby.
One Pocantico accomplishment that gives me pride is becoming the lead role this year for our play. I've always been interested in performing arts, and I worked hard for that role. Sadly, I will never be able to perform as Moana, but the memories during practice stay with me. My fondest memory of Poco was when our grade went to see The Lion King. It was a great experience for all of us, and we bonded overall as a grade, and that stays with me. I will change the world for better by joining this movement for equality for all, with all people of color, but especially African Americans that are suffering greatly. I will not watch my people be killed and stay silent. The thing that I will miss most about Pocantico are my favorite teachers, Mrs. DePola, Mr. McVeigh, and Mr. Cook. This is a shout out. Thank you so much. You really helped me get through this. And the best thing about Pocantico is that it taught me how lucky I was being able to go to a school that provides us with so much. Thank you.
John William Prizer.
In 20 years, I think of how grateful I am to have such good teachers who taught me so much. I will change the world for the better by treating everyone with respect, and when I get older, donate most of my money. The thing I will miss most about Pocantico is being in a small school and everyone is friends. The best thing about Pocantico is how everyone is friends and the teachers.
Catherine Mary Quadrino.
One Pocantico accomplishment that gives me pride is being a part of the National Junior Honor Society. In 20 years, I'll think of how grateful I am to have had a warm, safe community to grow up in. I will change the world for the better by being generous to others. The best thing about Pocantico is that the small community provided me the opportunity to meet other students in grades K through 8.
Lucas Ramirez.
One Pocantico accomplishment that gives me pride is becoming the student body president. In 20 years from now, I'll think how grateful I am to have met such good friends. My advice for next year's 8th graders is to claim your bus seat as fast as possible. When I look back at my years at Pocantico, I will think that I will miss my experience at Pocantico entirely.
Abigail Lauren Saraceno.
In high school, I look forward to meeting new people, joining fun clubs, trying out for the softball team, and having a fun experience. My fondest memory of Poco included when I had first come to the school in 7th grade and I met my friends for the first time. I also enjoyed participating in the school plays, going to Broadway in the 7th grade, and going to Albany with the chorus. The thing I will miss most about Pocantico is the caring community. Our community is a respectful and welcoming community. I will always cherish the Pocantico community. My proudest academic accomplishment is qualifying for the National Junior Honor Society.
Madeline Nicole Saraceno.
The best thing about Pocantico is the community spirit and how supportive everyone is. There are so many opportunities to create memories with fellow classmates through clubs, athletics, school trips, and classes. When I look back at my experience at Pocantico, I will think about how much I appreciated all the opportunities I was given at a new school. My fondest memory at Pocantico was when I met my friends for the first time. They helped welcome me into the school and had always supported me and made me laugh. In high school, I look forward to playing on new sports teams, joining fun clubs, meeting new people, and making new memories.
Adia Tiwari.
One Pocantico accomplishment that gives me pride is winning the award for a French competition. In 20 years, I'll think of how grateful I am to have all my wonderful teachers who have guided me and made me into the person I am today. My hope for the future is to make my parents, teachers, and everyone I know proud. My fondest memory of Poco is Mrs. Flannery's sarcasm. When I look back at my years at Pocantico, I will think that I have grown so much as a person because of everyone who has surrounded me at Poco.
Nathan Shee.
One Pocantico accomplishment that gives me pride is the community that supports me. The thing I'll miss most about Pocantico is how small it is. One thing that I'm most proud of academically is Math Olympiad and winning 2 years in a row. When I look back at my years at Pocantico, I will think that time passed too quickly.
Angela Zhang.
In high school, I will look forward to making new friends, joining clubs, learning new skills for me to use when I get older, and to accomplish new goals. My advice for next year's 8th graders is to have fun. Cherish and remember all your memories that you made, and also focus on your grades because they are important in the future. One thing I am proud of academically is that I made it into the National Junior Honor Society. When I look back at my years at Pocantico, I would think that I have grown so much since I was at the school since pre-K.
And now our superintendent, Mr. Richard Calkins.
Welcome. It's great to virtually see everyone here today. I was reminded that my audience is not captive and that you can run away screaming into the dark night at any point that you would like. So thank you for that one. Before we begin, I would like to just take an opportunity to think about our friends, our loved ones, and our family members who, though, while perhaps not with us today, certainly and surely are looking down and smiling and are very proud about our students' accomplishments. So I have 3 messages for our graduates, the first of which is that you didn't do this alone. Clearly, we didn't do this alone either. And so one of the things that I think is really necessary to do is just to thank everybody who made this possible. Community members, thank you for your undying support. Obviously, Board of Education members, you're all amazing. Your service, your leadership, thank you for that. The Pocantico Foundation, our PTA, our many, many volunteers, our teachers, our staff members, even our principal. They're all absolutely wonderful, and we appreciate that. And so graduates, that's lesson number 1 that I want you to remember, and that's this. You didn't get to this point alone. You had a lot of help. You had friends, you had family members, you had teachers who would work with you to make sure that when you didn't want to complete something that you persevered and you completed it. You had friends who would drag you to practice when you perhaps wanted to stay 1 minute longer in the morning in bed, and you had parents who would drive you innumerable places and encourage you and work with you and have conversations about life, about school, and about what's necessary to be a citizen. So always remember in life that you didn't do this alone, to thank those that helped you on this journey. Number 2, we have only to turn on the TV, to look at our social media, to turn on the internet, or do one of those terrible Google searches to understand how desperately needed your leadership is today, more than ever before. Okay? And with that in mind, the advice I give you is not going to be political in nature. It is not going to be about a course of action that you need to go forth that is very intricate in nature. It's very simple. It's called do the right thing. Now, that's easy for me to say, and sometimes not so easy to do, because the right thing is rarely the easy thing. It's never the fun thing, but it is absolutely the correct thing. And if we're going to change our nation, and we have the ability to do so, your leadership will ensure that it is done so. What we have to do is make sure that we embrace that concept. And that concept is do the right thing. You learned these lessons in your churches, you learned them in our places of worship, you learned them in your classrooms, you learned them at the dining room table with mom and dad or grandma and gramps and all of your friends who spoke about this. It's in your character. It's in your substance. Please do the right thing. And finally, we're going to be faced with challenges in life. This last 4 months is obviously illustrative of the fact that we don't necessarily control everything. But we have to be resilient. We have to understand what our obligation is in that regard. And one of the things that in life we're going to face is challenges. And so whether it is now or 10 or 15 years from now, one of the great ways to face challenges is always to remember your roots. Remember where you came from. Remember the lessons that you learned in these hallways. Remember the lessons that you learned at home on our athletic fields, on the stage, in our band classrooms, in maker spaces, in science classes, etc. et al. Remember your roots. In times of difficulty, it will be the foundation and basis upon which you will go forth and chart a course of action that will absolutely see you to success. So, with that being said, remember your roots, remember POCO, because I assure you, we will all remember you. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Pocantico Hills Class of 2020.
Hi, this is School Board Trustee Joe McGrath wishing the class of 2020 all the best. You guys are already pioneers. You've done what no students at Pocantico have ever done before. Graduated from a virtual environment to a real high school. Congratulations, guys. Keep shining. You're amazing.
Hi, 8th graders. How is it possible that many of you first entered my pre-K classroom 10 years ago? I am so grateful that I was your first teacher at POCO. I know that you will all continue to do amazing things in high school. Stay in touch with us, come and visit, be well, and congratulations to the class of 2020.
Hi, 8th graders. Congratulations on your graduation this year from POCO. We'll miss you. I'm sorry I won't be able to see you walking through the halls, but I'm so excited that you're going to start in high school. Have fun, learn a lot, make new friends, and try things new. Please come back and visit. Best of luck to all of you. Bye-bye.
Hey, 8th graders, congratulations on your big achievement. I wish you all the best in high school. I will miss you. Love, Mrs. Fannick.
Hi, 8th graders. It's Mrs. Beckley. I just wanted to say congratulations on your graduation. and best wishes for your next big adventure. Have a great summer. Take care. Bye.
Congratulations, Pocantico Hills class of 2020. You should be so proud of yourselves. We are. So congratulations. Look forward to your time in high school. It's going to be a great 4 years. Work hard, do well, and enjoy. Congratulations.
Hey, 8th graders, congratulations. I'm so excited for you guys as you head off to high school. I'm sad I won't see you at camp this year, but I know that you're going to be off on a great adventure, doing great things, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Take care, congratulations.
Congratulations to the class of 2020. I hope when you go into high school that you guys have a great time, and please come back and visit us soon. Take care.
Congratulations, 8th graders. Wishing you all the best as you move up to high school next year. Buena suerte. Good luck.
Hi, Pocantico graduates. Congratulations. I'm so grateful that I got to know you as kind, curious, and smart kindergartners. And now you're off to change the world. So keep being you and keep in touch. I love you all. Bye.
Congratulations, Pocantico class of 2020. So very proud of you. Good luck in high school.
Hey, class of 2020, 8th grade. Congratulations, man. Just wanted to say good luck in high school next year. Remember, work hard and remember, have fun. All right? Congratulations again. Have a great summer. See ya.
Pocantico Hills class of 2020, it has been an amazing ride. I am so incredibly proud of all that you've accomplished over your last 10 years, your last year, your last couple of months, and even just the last couple of weeks. It has given me so much joy in watching all of you, and I am going to miss you guys terribly. I am so, so excited to see what you bring. And as a wonderful, wonderful composer, Lin-Manuel Miranda once said, get your education, don't forget from whence you came, and the world's gonna know your name. Congratulations.
Congratulations, 8th graders. On to high school for more adventures. Remember, there is a morning inside you waiting to burst open into light. Let yourself shine. Cheers.
Hi, 8th graders. Congratulations. Awesome job this year. The best wishes to you next year in high school. Have a wonderful summer. Bye.
Congratulations, graduates.
Congratulations to the Pocantico Hills 8th grade class of 2020. You did it. I'm so proud of you. I wish you all the best as you all head off to high school. I know you're going to all be amazing. I will really miss you though, but please keep in touch. Love, Miss Scantleberry.
Hi, 8th grade. Congratulations. It seems just like yesterday that you were kindergarteners and pre-Kers and first graders, and now you're all grown up and ready to go off to high school. Stay the same, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and have a great 4 years in high school. We'll miss you. Bye.
Congratulations, 8th graders. I can't believe you're graduating. I will miss you so much. I will miss seeing you in the hallways and being able to stop and say hello. I think about the Dr. Seuss book, Oh, the Places You'll Go. I hope I get to hear about your adventures and everything that's great that lies ahead of you. I will miss you so much, and please remember that you will always be a part of Team Poco. Congratulations.
Hi, graduates. Congratulations. We're all so proud of you, and we wish you the best of luck in high school. Go class of 2020. Woo!
Hey everyone, it's Mr. Brown. Congratulations on your graduation. I am honored to be the principal who sends you off to your next adventure. The decisions you make in the future, no matter what they are, make them with your head, make them with your heart, and make them with that Pocantico spirit that's so great. All right. Miss you all. Great to be able to see you at the end to record for graduation. And I look forward to seeing you soon. Take care, everyone.
What's up, 8th graders?
Congratulations, class of 2020.
We can't wait to see all the big things you do.
Best of luck in high school.
Good luck, guys.
Hi, guys. Congratulations.
We just wanted to say congrats and make sure you guys know that Pocantico is always your home and to come back and visit us often.
See you soon. Bye-bye.
Congrats.
Hi, everyone.
I just wanted to send my best wishes and congratulations to the graduating class of 2020 as you leave Pocantico and you venture out into your respective high schools. I'm very sorry that we didn't get to spend the last few months together, but that's the world we live in, unfortunately, right now. But I was very happy to see your smiling faces at the final drive-through, even if it was from the safety of your cars. That being said, I wish you much success as you move on to high school, and I know that you will do great things. Go out and change the world, Pocantico. I know you can do it. Congratulations.
Félicitations, classe de 2020. Congratulations. You guys are off to high school next year. It's really hard to believe. I miss all of you, and I wish you the best of luck. Bonne chance. Au revoir.
Congratulations, 8th graders. We're so proud of you on your graduation. What a year it's been. Best of luck in high school. We wish you well, and we're going to miss you so much. Congratulations.
Congratulations, 8th graders. Best of luck as you move on to high school. We will miss you.
Congratulations, class of 2020. You made it through this really strange year, and I couldn't be more proud of you. Good luck going forward. You will all do great in high school and beyond. Take care. Bye.
Hi, 8th graders. Congratulations on your graduation and best of luck in high school. Don't forget to come and visit us at Pocantico.
Congratulations to the class of 2020. We're so proud of the work that you did this year, and we're excited for you for the coming year in high school. You're going to do a fabulous job. We're incredibly proud of you. And if you get back in the neighborhood, please don't hesitate to stop by and say hello. Good luck, stay safe, and have fun in high school. Take care.
Hi, 8th grade. Congratulations on graduation. I hope you have a really good summer and a great start next fall. Just remember, it's a great time to start meeting new people, trying new things, take a chance, and don't be afraid to be yourself because you're awesome. Happy graduation.
Hi guys, it's me, your favorite middle school teacher. I must really love you guys because I really hate making videos. But I did want to congratulate you for graduating, but of course also even for what you have accomplished in the last couple of months. It's really been impressive, the quality of work that you handed in. Doesn't totally shock me because I've seen the quality of work and I've seen the improvement over the last 2 years. So I just say I'm really, really proud of you. But I also wanted to end the year by, I kind of felt bad. I feel like I ruined Dr. Seuss for some of you. So I wanted to redeem Dr. Seuss for you as well. This is especially for the Saraceno girls. So here we go. Hopefully I can pull this off like Mrs. Carrigan. Congratulations. Today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. Not going to read all of it, don't worry. Oh, and on your hike, and I know you will hike far, and face up to your problems wherever they are. He says it so beautifully, Dr. Seuss. So, and will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98.75% guaranteed. Kid, you'll move mountains. So your name, Buxbaum or Brixby or Bray or Mordecai Alley Van Allen O'Shea, you're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting. So get on your way. Good luck next year. Have fun. Study hard. Be successful. And please don't forget to come back and visit us. Okay. Bye, guys.
Hey, class of 2020 from Pocantico Hills. Mr. Lenihan here. I've had you guys for a long time, and it's been my pleasure to teach you and to be a part of your lives, and I expect nothing but great things from you guys. I can't wait to hear about what you guys do in the future, and I wish you the best.
Hi, 8th graders. Congratulations, class of 2020, on graduating. You guys are going to rock it in high school.
What can I say? It has been a joy to teach you for the past 3 years. Watching you all grow as students and young musicians has been incredibly inspiring for me as your teacher. I truly enjoyed working with everyone involved in the band program, the jazz band, and quite honestly, one of the best tech lighting, and sound crews that anyone could ask for. I wish you all the best in high school and on all of your future endeavors. And quite honestly, if any of you want to come back and challenge me to a push-up competition, bring it.
We're live at the beginning of the Pocantico Hills Parade Route honoring the graduates with Miss Phyllis.